Hello motherfuckers, welcome back to my motherfucker channel. Today, I'm going to be giving you what I presume to be Lana Del Rey's top 20 best songs in her catalog, okay? We're not going to count like features, like if she was featured somewhere else. These are just her songs. For the simple fact that I am currently in my Lana Del Rey era, my Lana Del Rey series. Amazing. But I really want to know, what is your favorite Lana Del Rey song overall? Your number one favorite Lana song that stands out to you, that is just a gagger fucking re. I would love to know. So let me know that. We're here at the end. I've reacted to every single Lana Del Rey album that is out currently of July 13th, 2024. Gag. So this week, I'll be giving you my top 20 songs here in a bit, and I'm also going to be ranking Lana Del Rey's albums because we're here at the end, baby. This is it, you know? Gag. So make sure you check out my series on Lana Del Rey because it's a gag. And don't feel disrespected by any of my placements of these songs, or the albums when I rank those, okay? So let's get into this. But before I start, please like and subscribe. I'm really trying to grow a little community of sorts here. So, thank you. Now let's get into this. Okay, we're going to be starting from number 20. Number 20 is Love from the Lust for Life album. The intro to that album just started off so gaggy, okay? I was like, it's like a dreamy pop, dark pop kind of vibe, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It really gives me just a great vibe, and I feel like it's a good song to start off with. I do want to say that in this list, there are going to be songs that I feel like should be placed higher or lower some days, you know, but this is just my overall top 20. Now, when you come down to the top 10, those are solid in their place, period. Okay, but the first part, it's just like, she's here and I love her, but she could be somewhere else. You know, vibes. Okay, number 19 is Lust for Life, featuring The Weeknd, from the Lust for Life album. That album had a lot of surprises in it, I'm not going to lie, and this was one of them. This was the first song that I heard from Lana Del Rey that I was like, wait a second, you know, like the full song, and I was just like, so gagged. And still to this day, I can listen to that and still be gagged. So I think that she deserves, but what I will say is she does deserve to be here, okay? But that's why she's so low on this list, because there's more that are just With that being said, number 18, The Greatest from Norman fucking Rockwell. Oh my absolute god. I can't with that album. This song right here was just such a great piece to add to that album. It really fits that whole just album, okay? A different kind of spin on, you know, the classical love song. That's what I love about Lana, because she'll give you that spin of things that's been done before, but she just does it gagger, you know, like gagger. Okay, number 17 is A&W from Did You Know There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard. I'm just gonna call that album Oceans from now on in this video, or Ocean Boulevard, okay? This being the longest song on that album, she has a theme. The long songs on her album, they eat me up. I'm not gonna lie. They like really take me on like a little journey, you know? And the best thing I can compare it to is Tame Impala. And I already said this. Tame Impala and Lana Del Rey need to have a collaboration, because A&W gave me Tame Impala so much. There was different moving parts, different sounds with her voice, you know? It was just gag. An American Whore. The context of the fucking song. Gag, okay? It was a gag. It was gag. Okay, number 16 is Music to Watch Boys To from the Honeymoon album. When I tell you that was the most surprising album to me, I'll talk about more about that in my ranking or whatever, but it was so everything about the album just surprised the shit out of me. This song right here woke up the album. First of all, I'm pretty sure it was the you know, the first song or maybe the second song, something up there. And she put me in a mood. She put me in a spot. Okay, and I was just obsessed. Still to this day, I listen to the song and just gag. Such a upbeat, but also just, you know, vibed out. It's exactly what Lana is, you know. Love it so much. And it was a simple song, just a simple, fun song. Oh, love it. Number 15 is Shades of Cool from the Ultraviolence album. This right here is what really put me on for Lana. Not really. I can't say that because there were songs before that that were just like, oh my god. But this just opened up a new vibe that I got from her. And just, that album, it's good, okay? I can't even say what I want to say. I'm going to say it in my rankings, so go watch that. But girl, girl, this was one of the standout tracks from that album. And it really gave me Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse is one of my favorite singers of all time. She's just a mother, you know? Just the tone of her voice, the way it was all coming off and coming together. It was a good time. That is a good time of a song. And the beat drop too, with just those fucking falsetto vocals, you know? And this is also the song where I get that term that I use for Lana. I think of her as like a sea witch, you know, like a siren just floating in the sea, singing to the pirates and the fishermen, you know. Gag. Okay, number 14 is Get Free from the Lust for Life album. This was the outro. Girl, it was such an airy, cloudy vibe to this song, okay? And it really ended that album off very solidly, I feel like. I love a song where it starts off, you know, like slow. You don't know where it's gonna go, if it's gonna stay slow, it's gonna pick up, you know, whatever. This was one of those ones that surprised you, you know, and I'm so glad it did. I loved this melody on the song. Was such a neat. And I love a song that, you know, is just about your freedom, you know, be free, get free. If you feel like you need to, do it. If you feel like you shouldn't, don't, you know. Gag. Okay, number 13 is Salvatore from the Honeymoon album. I cannot wait to speak about this album. Very underrated. That's all I'll say right now. But this song fit that once again, like with the Norman Rockwell songs, every song on Honeymoon fit it so perfectly. This being no exception. Is that how you say it? I think. Very Italian. Or French? No, it was Italian vibes. And it's just, oh my goodness, girl. I just felt like I was like out on a balcony, you know, hovering over the city of Italy, looking down at the rooftops, eating my little pizza and my little pasta, you know. This song playing in the background while my European husband is just, you know, being my European husband, of course. That's literally what this song just gives me. It's such a beautiful song, okay? That's really all I can explain when it comes to that song. It's just so good. Okay, the next song is Dealer from the Blue Bannisters album. Another album that surprised me, okay, a lot. And kind of gagged me. This song, for so many obviously reasons, can be somebody's either favorite song or their absolute least favorite song. To me, this was my favorite. I don't know if it was my favorite song from the album, but it was definitely one of them, and it had so much replay value, and I still listen to it to this day. And that's the point I'm doing these like reactions and shit, because I love music. Okay, bitch. I don't want to be a singer or anything. I just like to enjoy it, you know? And finding these hidden gems like this song right here, I would have never known. Okay? So gag. From her raw vocals just to the atmosphere of the song, it really captures you. And that's what I love. That's what I want. I need that from music, okay? And this did it so fucking good. There was a male singer on this song. I'm so sorry I don't know his name right now. But he is gagging with her. Okay, their vocals together eat, and it's really what makes the song. But it's really her, you know, like she was reaching in her bag with those vocals. Okay, number 11 is Diet Mountain Dew from Born to Die. This song right here, it reminds me of music to watch boys to. It was just a fun, simple, cute song. This is one of her most fun songs to sing and listen to. I just love when it comes on, randomly on shuffle. And the beat and, just once again with the atmosphere of the song really kind of gave me Adele, And I know 21 and Born to Die, these two albums were dropped like around the same time. I'm pretty sure. My point is, it really just sounds like that era of music, which is one of my favorite eras, and I love going back and listening to music that I haven't listened to from that era. So this album really stood out to me. Yeah. Okay, now we're coming into the top 10, bitch. This top 10, everything is in place, sealed, solid, locked down. Okay, this was hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard. But let's go. Number 10 is California from Norman fucking Rockwell. Oh my god. If there was a song that could make you physically feel the feeling of what is that phrase called? FOMO, fear of missing out, this song and a few other songs from Norman Rockwell will make you feel like that, okay? I just, every time I listen to it, I imagine myself in California, Southern California, but it's like a quiet city. I'm not in LA, whatever. It's like a quiet city somewhere. Living my best life, okay? But at the same time, it's about she's wanting somebody to come back to California. And that adds to that FOMO. For me, it's kind of like the one that got away, but you're still living in a good life, so it's not that bad. But it's just still, oh my god, I cannot express how much I love this song from this album. It really puts me in a good mood, okay? Even though it is, like, kind of sappy. But it's okay, I love that. Number 9 is Brooklyn Baby from Ultraviolence. This song and Shades of Cool happen to be my two favorites from that album still to this day, simply because of the unique sound that it has. I'm obsessed when she uses that style of music. It's so good, and it can cater to a lot of different people, because before coming into Lana Del Rey, I was just a Nicki Minaj stan, okay? And I still am, like, shout out to Nicki. But also, I would only listen to, like, upbeat pop, And also Adele. I was obsessed with Adele. So it just was a matter of time before I became obsessed with Lana. So me, back in the day, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't listen to her. It's just all one tone, like, sad shit. And sometimes, okay? But I've grown to love that and be obsessed with it. But when she has these spouts of, like, 808s and just different style for her, and I am obsessed with that. And I feel like this song right here, Brooklyn Baby, showcases it so good, okay? So that's why it's in my top 10, because this is just one of those songs from her that I first heard and I was just obsessed. Okay, number 8 is How to Disappear, okay? On the Norman Rockwell album, How to Disappear in California, one of them is like right after the other. Okay, so these two songs right here, I was so close to putting California up higher because of this song, okay? But I'm trying to be fair here, okay? What I said about California, the song giving you FOMO of just something that you're missing out on, this song kind of gives that at the same time, but it's more of she was wanting this person to come back, now she wants to disappear, okay? What I loved about Norman Rockwell, and I'll get more into it in the ranking, she really put both of those tiers of what makes Lana Del Rey good for me into this album so fucking well, with the beat, the bass of songs, and just the slowness of songs. I love it so much, and this really once again encapsulates that whole vibe for me. I'm obsessed. And this section of the album also just gives me 2019 vibes. And I was just in such a good headspace listening to this album in 2019 that nobody could tell me anything. And to this day, for that, it's still one of my favorite songs, and I can listen to it and it takes me right back into that feeling. Love. Okay, number 7 is Cinnamon Girl from the Norman Rockwell album. Once again, this song brings everything that I literally have been saying this whole video and throughout my whole series that I love about Lana Del Rey together, okay? The bass drops, and just that solid softness of a song. But all within this ties in the fucking melody of this song. This song is like, I could play this song on a loop, okay? It's one of those. It really gagged me the first time I heard it. Still to this day, a gag, okay? Such a fun, bouncy, but also down to earth, bassy song, okay? I love this song so much. One of her best songs, okay? And I will say one of the best songs ever created, okay? She really knew what she was doing with this song and this album in particular. I want to talk about this album so bad, but I can't. Okay, number 6 is Love Song from Norman fucking Rockwell. Once again, the album. This song is the absolute perfect love song. Me personally, I have a knack, a little love bug for songs that are titled love songs. Because first of all, it's a whole genre, okay? There's a ton of songs that are titled love song. And this is just, to me, up there with some of the best. Because Madonna and Prince have a song called Love Song. Love that song, okay? So, Lana, being Lana, one of the greatest writers of our generation, I've said it millions of times, comes together to write a song titled Love Songs. That's like her forte. She loves writing love, breakup, any type of love song, okay? So, it better bang. And it absolutely fucking did. Absolutely. For a long time, this was my favorite song from Norman Rockwell. It was this, then it was Cinnamon Girl, then it's something else. Okay, we're going to get into that in a second. But this song absolutely can be somebody's favorite song. It's so well written. I'm obsessed with love songs, and this is just the perfect love song, okay? Okay, now we are entering our top 5. Bitch, this is it, okay? Fighting tooth and nail to be in this spot, bitch, in my head. Okay, so let's go. Number 5 is Art Deco from the Honeymoon album. Once again, surprise after surprise with that album, okay? Art Deco really hit me in a spot where it needed to be, because at this point, I've only ever heard Cinnamon Girl and Shades of Cool and Brooklyn Baby, those songs that really have that up bassy beat to it, and I just love. This was all those songs on crack to me, okay? I am obsessed to this day with that song. The title, Art Deco, she comes up with the craziest shit, and I'm just obsessed with it. I don't only love it for just the beat, okay? I'm not just here for the beats, okay? Love when she uses them, but, I'm also here for the concept of the song. Just what I said, Art Deco. It's just so... I can't say this word on YouTube anymore, but okay? I hope you understand what I just said, because there's no other way I can explain it besides that fucking word. It's so gagged, okay? Number 4 is Arcadia from the Blue Bannisters album. Once again, a surprise of an album, a hidden gem, some may say. This song was her vocal peak as of right now. For me, I loved her vocals in this song, and that's what really carried the song into this top 5. Yeah, and not only that, but the melody of this song. Once again, if your melodies and your lyrics are just, you got them in check, it's gonna be a gag. Whether it's a hit or not, if it hits the right people is all that's what matters. Gotta go. This inevitably was one of my favorite songs from that album, And I just, it was literally like 3 weeks ago. But to this day, I can tell that this song will stick with me for a long time because it's just so good. It's just one of those songs, you know? Number 3, Gods and Monsters from Born to Die Paradise. It was like a subsection to her album, Born to Die. This, oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even explain where this song takes me. Because I first heard it in American Horror Story, Elsa Mars. If you haven't heard that version, please go listen to it. She ate. That's where I first heard it, and my cousin said that's a cover to a Lana Del Rey song. I was like, huh? So now that I'm thinking about it, this was the absolute first Lana Del Rey song I ever heard, because at that time I didn't even know Lana Del Rey even existed. You know, I didn't know. I was musically unaware, and that is upsetting because I would have been such a huge stan. I really would have. This song is the perfect mix of like unsettling, spooky vibes, also with that dreamy pop sound. Okay, oh my god, I get the chilly willies every time. If somebody wanted to describe the word alternative in any phrase or, you know, whatever, this would be the perfect song to do that, in my opinion. I just think that this outshines artists' fucking catalogs, okay? This, to me, is one of the best songs of all time. When it comes to music, I look for visualizational music, you know, music that when you listen to it, it takes you somewhere. This song absolutely takes me to, like, the pits of a dark, scary, but also the sky's pink, you know? It's like cute. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but that's exactly where the song takes me. I'm obsessed. Okay, number 2 is Dark Paradise. For real, if I'm being honest, this is where it all started. I know I keep saying that, and Gods and Monsters, honest to God, was the first song I'm pretty sure I've heard from Lana Del Rey. But when I reacted to Dark Paradise back in 2019-ish, this was my ultimate favorite song. And matter of fact, I said on one of the songs that are lower that this is where I got that concept of her being a siren of the sea. This is the song that gave me that, okay? I'm remembering as I'm thinking back to these album reactions. I was obsessed with the vocals, and this is one of her best songs when it comes to that visualization that I be talking about. This is one of the absolute best. Okay, I can't, like, if you know, you know, you know. And I take it back from Gods and Monsters. I'm removing this title from Gods and Monsters. If somebody wanted to describe a alternative song, this is the song. Okay, this is dark pop at its finest, girl. She really gagged with this song, and in my opinion, one of the best songs to ever be created. Okay, and it was on her debut, bitch. She wasn't playing with these girls, and wasn't. Okay, it really does give me that sea witch vibe. It really did. Still to this day. Like, years later, whenever I listen to it, I'm just like, icon, sea witch, legend, mommy, you know, just, she was really in her, I still can't say this word, but the C word, in her C word bag on this song. Okay, my favorite song from Lana Del Rey overall, my number 1 song, this is locked in for number 1, is Venice Bitch from the Norman fucking Rockwell album. I love heavy moving songs. A lot of parts to a song, especially if it comes out smooth and clean like this. Love, so that stands out as one of the things. Secondly, I love like psychedelic kind of sounding songs. This was like kind of in that route, but not really. More like dreamy psychedelic vibes. But I absolutely love that sound of music. I'm obsessed with that sound of music. The context of the song, it really fits the whole dynamic of that album in so many ways. I'm just your little Venice bitch, okay? I just think that right there, Venice bitch, it's just so iconic, okay? For a long time, my favorite song from any artist of all time was Same Old Mistakes by Tame Impala, because when it comes to the construction of music, there's a lot that goes into it, okay? And from the beat to the vocals themselves, and when a beat is constructed so perfectly, like Venice Bitch and Same Old Mistakes, if there isn't good vocals over this god tier beat, then it's just that, a god tier beat. There's no reason to keep coming back to it, you know? But this song has the best of both. Such an amazing, amazing beat, and beautiful lyrics to match it with the vocals. It's, to me, this is a 10 out of a 10 easily on any day. I know it's a long song, but I kind of like that because I can listen to the song on a loop. Okay, that's just the kind of fucking song it absolutely is, and that's why it's my number one song here. Gag. So here's the completed list of the songs that I just ranked, or you know, whatever, my top 20, whatever. If you want to see me reacting to those songs or my first listen to those songs, go watch the series. It's an amazing series. It was an amazing journey. But we're not just finished yet because, like I said, Friday we're going to be ranking her albums, okay? Not from best to worst, but more in a certain class category. This type of vibe. So that'll be fun. And then Monday of next week, I am ending my Lana Del Rey era. I will be reading some comments that I've gotten throughout the series, and just giving my final thoughts on Lana Del Rey, the music, and just everything overall. But yeah, this was my top 20. I would love to know your guys' top 20, or even a top 10 or a top 5, whatever, how many ever you want to choose. I would like to know. But I guess that's it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you come back Friday so we can rank the albums together. And I guess that's it. Bye, motherfuckers.